Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And I'm filming on my phone because I lost my SD card. I was supposed to close my camera so you guys could see like the actual close-up of my face and everything, but I lost my SD card. So here I am on my phone and we're gonna power through. So, if you remember, in one of the episodes from Vlogmas, I did a buying and trying KOSAS makeup part 1. And the products have arrived, and here they are. Oh my god. And let's test this out. I'm so excited to try this, like so freaking excited. I have been wanting to try KOSAS for the longest time, and here they are. So let's do this thing. Okay, foundation. This is the KOSAS tinted face oil. I have mine in the shade 5. It says makeup meets skincare. A featherweight light to medium coverage foundation and deeply hydrating skin elixir. Shake well before every use. Gently blend 2 to 4 drops into the skin using fingertips. Oh, fingertips. Okay. Sure. Oh my god, this is so hard. How do you... Oh, there you go. I have to say, packaging is on point. Like, it's so minimalistic, and it's also recyclable, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of like paper. Great. That's what it looks like. How long do you shoot this for? Okay. Let's put 3 drops in the back of my hand. Immediately I can tell it's a very watery texture. I'm gonna just dot this on my face. The color match is also kind of perfect. Ooh, it's a really oily kind of texture and it blends like super right into my skin. Love that. It kind of feels like a moisturizer. It doesn't smell the best, to be honest with you. It smells like this oily kind of, I don't know, but at least like there's no other fragrances in it. Okay, my skin looks absolutely flawless, and take the rest of the foundation and just tap this on my face. Also, color match is on point. It's a bit too oily for my liking, first impressions wise. Okay, let's move on to concealer. This is the, what's it called? Revealer concealer? That's what it's called? Yeah, revealer concealer. It's like a concealer with like eye care ingredients, I'm not wrong. Like eye cream. I love the packaging of the concealer. I bought this specifically because Jamie Page and Kathleen have been raving about this, and I thought I should try it out. Okay, so nice little doe foot, same as the Fenty concealer. I'm interested to see if this is like a bougie version of my Maybelline concealer that I absolutely adore, and if it is, if you have it, you don't need the Maybelline concealer anymore. It just has the texture of the back of my hand. It's a lot thicker than my Maybelline one. The Maybelline concealer has a really thin, light consistency that just blends into your skin like no other, and this is a bit thicker than that, but other than that, it's really lightweight and it feels similar. See how it blends into the skin? Oh wow. Alright, this is promising. This is very promising. Okay. Let's put this here. Oh, this is shade 4, by the way. Didn't even tell you what shade this is. Just normally where I put my concealer. Oh, wait. It has the same cooling sensation as the Maybelline concealer that I absolutely adore. And it's in the drugstore and it's so cheap and it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite concealers that I've ever found. The Fenty one is very heavy and it's kind of for like heavy duty makeup. I don't typically like to use that on an everyday basis, but if I need to do glam makeup, I will use a concealer. But so far, this concealer is pretty brightening and pretty lightweight and doesn't feel heavy or cakey on my under eyes, and it's great. Oh my god. This is so glowy and I am in love with this makeup line. Okay, let's do bronzer. Oh no, let's do bronzer first. For bronzer, this is the, what did I call it? The Sun Show Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Light. Okay. I love all the packaging. It's so minimalistically just so stunning. I love it. Oh wow. Just in the pan, it looks like a really glowy bronzer, and I have never tried glowy bronzers, so let's give this a try. EcoTools brush. I'm gonna stab this into the brush. It's also really powdery. There's a lot of makeup, and okay. I have no mirror. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, this is super glowy. The face oil gives the skin a very nice glowy base, but I think it's a bit too oily for my personal liking. But the concealer is stunning. I love the concealer, and this bronzer is super glowy and a really nice, like sun-kissed kind of glow. And I think it's because of the shimmers in the bronzer itself, whereas my Fenty bronzer, I'll go get it right back. This Fenty bronzer is fully matte, and so it doesn't give you that beautiful glow that this bronzer has. If you look at the pan itself, I'll swatch it. It's better that way. This is where I put the concealer just now, so I'm gonna swatch it over the concealer. Okay, this is the Fenty one, that's the KOSAS one. Wait, let's do a bigger swatch because you guys can't see. If you can see from the both swatches, the Fenty one is a lot more pigmented in terms of like how bronzy it is, and this is more like a bronze highlighter kind of thing. So take your pick. I felt this Fenty one just kind of like makes it a little bit more like, gives it more dimension, whereas this one just makes it fully glowy. But either way, I'm into both of them and I like both of them. It's just for different days. I think for an everyday basis, I would still go with my Fenty one just because it's more matte. But if I want a glowy little look, this is great. Okay, let's move on to blush. And I also have a comparison for blush. This is also a comparison with my Fenty Cream blush. When I first swatched, I swatched the blush before we started this video, and I realized how, wait, this is the KOSAS Color and Light Cream in the shade Velvet Moon. The consistency of this blush is very much like the face oil, where it's super oily and super like creamy and like overly creamy in a sense, but this is what it looks like in the pan. And when I first touched it, it feels like a super oily kind of blush, and it's mainly just oil that picks up on my finger, and it's less of blush than just glossy, super glossy, just full on like oil. It feels like an oil slick, to be honest. Whereas with my Fenty Cream blush, this is in the shade Cool Berry, and this is my favorite cream blush of all time. But this is a lot more solid, and if you look at these two blushes, this is a lot more like muted and peachy, creamy kind of thing. If I try and blend this, it blends in, like it just completely just disappears. But consistency wise, the Fenty one gives you more of like a blushed look, whereas like it's like you're naturally blushing. Whereas with the KOSAS one, it's kind of just blends into nothing. So that's my first impressions. Let's just put it on. I'm gonna use a sponge. This foundation, this sponge. So we shall give it a try. Not assume things, but if you can see, it's full oil on my pen. Let's try and focus this phone. Can you guys see? Like the blush side that I swatched? It's fully just oil. It's kind of too oily for my liking. Okay, let's just try this. Oh. Okay. I think I put too much on one side of my cheek, but it's okay. This is such a glowy look. I feel extra glowy and I don't know how to feel about this. You guys know I love my glowy looks, but this is kind of a little too glowy for my liking, and I look like I haven't washed my face in days. It's like overly glowy to the point where I don't know how to describe how glowy this is. This is a little too glowy for my liking. I would set this with a powder blush, personally, so I'll go get a very similar color and be right back. You guys know this already. This is my favorite powder blush of all time. This is the Dr. Hauschka powder blush in the shade 01. And it is the most beautiful nude blush that anyone can ever find. It is the right perfect color of pink and nude. It gives you the most perfect complexion and it is stunning. I think it's beautiful and this is such a staple. Plus it smells like flowers. That's just overly glowy. It's so glowy to the point where I can't even like put blush on like naturally normally like this. I have to stamp it on, and it just shows you how glowy and how like what's it called, sticky and like manipulative the product is. Well, I mean it's good if you like want like more playtime with the product. I mean like if you want it to be like a super natural looking look, but this is, it's just too, I don't like it. Okay, let's show you highlight. It's kind of a lot of blush. Just even that out with a sponge. Okay. My brows are not drawn, but they look beautiful. Wow. Okay. Highlight. I don't think I have high up. This highlight reminds me of the trend which everyone is into right now with the glossy cheekbone thingy and like the multitasking gloss. Kylie Cosmetics has one with the Everywhere Everyday gloss with her collab with Kendall. I love the eyeshadow palette, did not get that, but I love the color story. But that Everywhere gloss reminds me of this highlight in this pen. Morphe has one with the one with Morphe 2. I don't know what name is, but I'll leave it up here. This reminds me very much of that, and let's try and put this on. I'm already so glowy, I don't even need a highlight, but let's try my nose. I'll swatch it and you guys can see how like oily it is. Do you see, like I'm just swatching like nothing but oil. And look at, you don't see any product at all, and it's just pure oil slick. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. Let's try with a sponge. Oh my god. I don't want to bash the product, but like, I want to give you my most honest review on this product. But let's maybe try my eyes and see if it makes my eyes have the glossy finish. If it does, maybe that's what I will use this product for. Does it? I feel like it blends into nothing and it doesn't give me that everywhere gloss, kind of glossy look, and it's just oily and sticky and I don't necessarily fancy it. Let's move on to eyes. I did not get any eyeshadows, so I'm gonna skip that and move on to mascara. This is the Big Clean mascara, and Kathleen loves this mascara, and so this was another product that kind of made me want to do this entire video. So let's try it out. I hope this doesn't disappoint me like the blush, but we shall see. If it can make my short Asian lashes have volume, it is a win. A big win. Ooh, this wand looks very interesting. There we go. Wow. Okay, I'll put this on and be right back. I'm gonna not curl my lashes because I'm lazy, and let's just try to put this on. Ooh! Oh my gosh. This mascara is giving me length and volume at the same time, and I'm very, 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 very impressed. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's put another coat just so that it's... Also, it smells like honey. I don't know why I would go and smell it, but it really smells like honey, and I'm very impressed with it. Do you see how... Oh, no you don't see. It smells so close. Do we see the amount of volume it gave my lashes? Do you see my lashes now? It is such a beautiful mascara, and this might beat my NARS mascara. I have to curl my lashes and see, but for now this has left a good impression on me, and wow, 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 wow. Big win. Okay, last but not least, let's do lips. I have a gloss problem. I have a problem with glosses, but I bought the set for the gloss, and this is the wet set from KOSAS. This contains all 3 lip glosses in the mini size, and today, for a little bit of pop, I'm going to use Jaws, which is the red one in the collection. But Jamie Page Beauty had been raving about this lip gloss, and that's also why there's so many things that kind of made me want to do this video, but this lip gloss is said to be very similar to the Fenty lip gloss in Fenty Glow. And you guys know I have a huge obsession with Fenty Beauty, and I love Fenty. And oh my god, it's almost the exact same color as Fenty Glow, just by swatch, right here. It is so similar, and I'm so excited to use on my lips. Okay, let's do Jaws first. I'll swatch the rest of it for you guys as well. This looks like a very promising red gloss. Oh yes. Fenty, if you can come up with a red gloss just like that, that's a bit redder than chili mango. Fruit Snacks in the Gloss Bomb Cream is a lot darker, but this gloss reminds me a lot of the red lip paint that Fenty has, but just matte, but this is just glossy and that's matte. You know what I mean? Yes, okay. I'm so excited for my lips. Okay. Let's stop talking and put it on my lips. Okay. Ready? Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm impressed. Oh, I love the wand. Ooh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I love lip gloss. This lip gloss is glossy enough and pigmented enough that it doesn't look exorbitantly pigmented and doesn't give you like the I'm wearing red gloss kind of look. Like you know it's a red gloss, but it's not too in your face that's like, oh my god, it's a red gloss. It's like muted enough that it gives your lips enough pigment that you're comfortable wearing it like that. And it is so hydrating in the sense where your lips don't feel like they're being suffocated. Some glosses make me feel like that. I don't know why, but they do. And this is so beautiful. Just the color and the consistency of the gloss. It reminds me a lot of Fenty glosses, but a lot lighter. Fenty glosses, as much as I love them, they have a really heavy texture, and it's a lot more like hugging to your lips, whereas this is just like a tint, you know? So yeah, really impressed with the gloss. I want to swatch all glosses for you as well, but very impressed. Very, 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 very impressed. Impressed. Okay, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and now for my top 3 and for my favorite and least favorite products from the brand so far. Okay, let's first give you my final thoughts. I think this brand is, like, their products are really, really stunning, and I do really like most of their products. And it does give you like a supernatural looking look, and this is so much blush. Okay, it gives you a nice glowy finish on the face, and it is absolutely stunning, and I love it. And I am here for what the brand stands for. But the thing is, I think some of the products are a bit too glowy for me, and I just don't really like some of their products, and that includes, it's just overly, like, I get what they're trying to do, like they're trying to make it glowy and like natural looking, but sometimes it's just a little too glowy. This blush is a great example. Like, I love the concept of a cream blush and a cream highlight in one palette. It gives you so much more options, but the blush is so emollient. There we go, that's the word. It's emollient. It's so emollient that it makes your face look like a clown face. Like right now, I look like an absolute clown face. You guys cannot see on camera, but I'm staring at myself in the mirror and it looks disastrous. But that being said, it's so emollient that you have to put so much and blend so little to get enough pigment on your face, and that's not what I want in a blush. The highlight is just oil, in my opinion. The blush can still work with. I can work with it with like a powder blush over top and to set it like what I did, and it still looks kind of fun. The highlight is just no. I just cannot deal with the highlight. So this is a no for me. It does look beautiful in the pan though. Next no is, I think it'll come as a surprise for you guys, but this. The Tinted Face Oil from KOSAS is a really nice product, but it makes your face like overly glowy. There's a theme in this like range. It's overly glowy to the point where you look like reflective and you look like you're wearing oil on your face. The rest of the products I'm in love with, and if I were to recommend 2 from KOSAS, it would definitely be concealer and the mascara. These 2 are the ones that blew me away the most, and it's the 2 products I'm the most impressed with, and if I were to repurchase anything from the brand, it would be these two plus the lip glosses. These are absolutely beautiful and stunning, like just uprightly stunning. But if you were to buy only one, I would say go for the... Oh, it's so hard to pick. I love both of them. I think I'm team concealer. Just because it really mimics my Maybelline concealer, and even though it doesn't have the same texture as my Maybelline concealer, it's very similar. Just that this is a bit heavier than my Maybelline one. I'll get that and give you a comparison. Be right back. See, love, my hand is full of swatches. Okay, I put it here. I'll swatch it with you on camera. Okay, ready? This is so light and like it just blends. Oh my god, I love this concealer so much. Oh my god. Okay. It's also the same shade range, I'm pretty sure. KOSAS, Maybelline. This is a lot lighter than this. This is more like yellowish undertone, if you can tell. I'll blend the Maybelline one first. This blends like into nothing and it's beautiful. This one blends into also nothing and like it's also the same like lightweight texture that I really like in my Maybelline concealer, just that this is a bit darker. So this is a replacement for my Fenty for my everyday concealer. These two would make a perfect combo. Okay, moving on. So I think I would pick the concealer, and yeah, this is so amazing and it really blew me away and it's beautiful. This is going to go in my everyday vanity now. And yeah, super love this and super love the mascara. The bronzer, I do really like as well, but it would be a bronzer that I use not on a daily basis, just on certain occasions. Or maybe I will mix in both and use that together. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. I hope this video gave you a very nice roundup on the KOSAS products so far. And all in all, I do really like the brand and I will continue purchasing from them. And yeah, this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little review and full face of a brand tutorial. If you want me to do more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! This is so glowy. I had never been so glowy in a very long time. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much I like this. Okay. I don't know why I forgot to mention this, but the foundation is also clinging to my dry patches, and if you guys can like see up close, it kind of is clinging to my dry patches and my face. It's not focusing. There. It kind of accentuates my texture as well, and up here it's not the best. So yeah, probably use a moisturizer underneath. I did not do that, so it's my fault. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Okay, bye.